Sagittarius, Dark Dove Tarot here. Hope you're doing fantastic. This is for September 2018. If you've watched my channel before, you know that my reads are generally for people who are looking for love, anybody who's single, and anybody looking to reconcile. I have not had time to get couples out. I focus more on those who are interested in finding out what's coming, and anybody looking to reconcile, just because those are people who generally order private reads, comment, email me, etc. So, hope you guys are doing fantastic. As you know, this is a general read, so check your sun, moon, and rising. As some months those may resonate with you more than others. If you like, subscribe, comment, share, it's greatly appreciated. I always like to hear from you guys. If you want a private read, the information is in the description below. Man, I have to tell you, the reads have been all over the place, like ski-wampus, like just very, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's been kind of, it's been very interesting, and I just realized that two of these cards are face up, and I'm going to take them here. So again, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I also have been mentioning in my videos I did last month, and I'm going to mention a few more times, and then I won't, because I've been getting cross watchers, and you're more than welcome to cross watch. No, there's no reason you can't. It's, you know, encouraged, etc. But if there's negative comments made, I won't be taking those because, or I'll be deleting those, because a few months ago on one sign in particular, we had some really derogatory, nasty comments. So just keep in mind, this read is not for you. It's for the sign that I'm reading, and you know, if you have a problem with them, maybe pick up the phone and have a conversation. Don't slam them on my channel. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you very much. All right, so I'm going to pull your theme of the month card, and we'll get started for Sagittarius. September 2018. I can't even believe it's September 2018. All right, Sag, what's going on here? You have the Devil. Now, the Devil represents Capricorn as well, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn or another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But the Devil suggests addictions, vices, jealousy. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, one of those, but it suggests that there's some sort of negativity afoot. So if you're single, I'm just going to assume that this means that you may be meeting people who are just not really somebody you could see yourself in a healthy relationship with. You're just not getting the success you want, or you're meeting a bunch of people who have some sort of addiction. Maybe they drink too much, maybe they party too much, and maybe it's something that, you know, you steer clear of. So very interesting. We'll have to see what else is going on here, but the Devil definitely says that there's some sort of negativity or something that's kind of at bay here, that you're feeling a little underwhelmed about. Let's just put it that way. So again, if you're dating, this is, you know, this could be that you're meeting people that kind of suck you in too, that tell you, oh, everything you want to hear, that they're going to have a relationship with you, or they like this, this, and this, and then you find out they're just not being, you know, they're just not being organic with you. If you're looking to reconcile, this definitely says there's some turmoil there. One of you guys may have had some sort of addiction. This can also be like, you know, a sex addiction, etc. But this is suggesting that, you know, you're in control of your own fate. So if you are dealing with somebody like that, or you're dealing with somebody who's jealous, if there's been a breakup and this person is consistently watching you on Facebook, this is just saying, you know, watch yourself, because they don't have your best interest at heart right now. And I think you know that. That may be the reason you're not together. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. All right, coming into the month, your current position is the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who's kind of mysterious. This is somebody who's not opening up their heart chakra, not putting their feelings all out there at once. So if you're single, you're definitely being very careful. And it may be to avoid these people. Maybe you're sober. Maybe you need to, you know, make sure that you stay out of certain situations. Whatever the case is, this is you being an otherness, a holiness, a mysterious, but also connecting with a spirituality. So maybe this to you is just you have strong faith or strong religion, and so you need to make sure that you maintain that. And maybe you haven't been meeting people that have the same morals or values that you do, which is fine, but you're very, you know, strong in your beliefs and what you expect. And so this is definitely saying if you are dating, which I think a lot of you are, but you're not out there like trying to meet somebody every day of the week. Although some of you may be, because that may be why you're running into that type of situation. But this feels more like you're holding back. You're not going to, you know, hang on to the first person who says something really nice to you, or the first person who tries to charm your socks off. You're just being very careful and cautious. And I think that's really good. And it's a really weird theme this month, because Capricorn, Gemini, who else? Very much about protecting themselves and needing to take care of themselves and needing to make sure that you put yourself first going forward in your dating life. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, I feel like this is you not having any conversation with this person. This is you not giving them any information. Maybe you've taken down social media profiles. It could be reversed that they've done that, but this is kind of like ghosting them. I hate that term, because these terms nowadays, ghosting and phishing, make me crazy. But this is literally like you had to protect yourself from somebody. It could be abuse, again, the addictions, the jealousy, whatever it is, somebody very controlling. But this is you saying, I'm going to rely on the universe to take care of me here. I had to get myself out of a bad situation, and I'm just not going to entertain that devil right now. Again, could be that you're just dealing with a Capricorn, because like I said, the devil represents Capricorn. The next card you have is your current thoughts coming into the month, so how you're feeling internally. And you have the Knight of Pentacles, so it feels like you're hanging in there regardless of what's going on around you. If you're single, this is you wanting to find somebody, wanting the old ball and chain, so to speak, but not wanting to give of yourself, if this person isn't worthy. And it's not that signs this month are acting like they're holier than thou or putting themselves on a pedestal necessarily. It just feels like people are being cautious, and people are starting to understand that when they allow negative people into their life, that's what they get. If they allow negative people to come in and they surround themselves with people who don't treat them the way they should be, or you don't hold your self-worth where it needs to be or where you deserve it to be, then you end up in sticky situations. You end up with people who don't respect you, who don't treat you well. So this is you saying, look, I want to meet somebody fantastic. I want to find somebody to embark on the next step in my life with, but I'm not just going to, again, cling on to the first person who comes my way. I will be generous, and I will be attentive, and I will open up my emotions to the right person. If you're looking to reconcile, it's very interesting, because you're feeling very sorry for this person to a certain extent. You're feeling like almost like they're a charity case. And I hate to say that. For some of you, it is a big deal. They are a charity case. Maybe they're going to rehab. Maybe they're out of control. Maybe they're having, mental health issues or something that you've needed to kind of steer clear from them. Because this is you saying, look, I'm not on lockdown here. I can choose to be with who I want. And right now, there's a reason. And it doesn't have to be something so specific as like a vice or whatnot. It can just be that, mentally you need a break. It could be that they're, verbally abusive, or that you guys are doing that to each other and you're just not a good fit. And together you're the devil, together you guys are codependent and don't encourage each other. Maybe you have found that you're starting to put each other down and not persevere in a way that a healthy relationship would. The next card you have is your distant past over the past 5-10 years. It could be throughout your childhood, and you have the King of Wands. Now, this I always read together for people who are single or looking to reconcile, because this is a distant past. And this position always tells us something that we need to remember to either avoid previous behaviors or patterns, or to implement this month, because maybe it's something we forgot that's super important, or it's something we forgot that made us feel really good and we need to harness that. The King of Wands is somebody that people are drawn to. This is a magnetism. So this is the universe's way of saying, hey, you know what, Sag, be this amazing, creative, passionate person. The King of Wands is somebody who's extremely passionate. They have a lot of energy and courage, and people are drawn to them because they're a positive influence. They're a positive impact in other people's life. People like being around the King of Wands. And so the universe is saying, be who you want to be around. Be the type of person you want to attract. Would you date you? That's the biggest question. Would you want to be with you? And if you think yes, then put that out into the universe. If you have things you want to fix or change about yourself, then it's a work in progress. But the King is inspiration. He's leadership, boldness. He's all about the ethics. So this definitely says, be the best you can be, and you will attract that into your life. Make sure that you're harnessing what type of people, make sure you're behaving in a way that you would want other people to behave towards you. And the King is saying, you know, you have been this person, this rock for other people, an inspiration. Be that person again. Be that person that people look up to. Be the person that you look up to yourself. The next card you have is your immediate past over the past 2 weeks, past month or two, and you have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about friendship. It's about celebration. It's about feeling good. So if you're single, I definitely feel like you're meeting people, but that's the biggest thing, is what type of people are you meeting? Because this is a good celebration. This is feeling good. So maybe you've met a couple people that you really like, but you're being a little standoffish. You're being a little careful because you've been burned in the past, or because you've met people who act similar to the devil. So again, like I said, you're being mysterious. You're not, you know, putting the cart before the horse. You're not, you know, giving away the picnic basket, whatever other cliche things I could say here. You understand what I mean. The Three of Cups is saying, enjoy dating. Enjoy it. You're supposed to have fun with it. If it becomes a negative or a downturn, or it's affecting your life negatively, then pull back. So it definitely says that the opportunities have been there for you to meet people, just are they the right type of people for you? Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this definitely says that you are avoiding this person. For a majority of you, you're avoiding them, or they're avoiding you. But again, I think it's you avoiding them. Maybe you've gone out, met new people. Doesn't necessarily mean met or dated other people, but it means maybe you're relying on friends. Maybe you are, you know, needing to celebrate. Maybe this negativeness has really brought you down, and you need some encouragement. So you've been calling friends, you've been talking to family, you've been interacting with people who make you feel good, and that's helping to build you up. I really feel like a lot of you are being kind of mysterious, or you should be, with this person that you're separated from, because they have been a very negative influence in your life. Not that they always have, and not that they're a bad person, but right now, the way things are going, it's not a healthy fit in your life. The next card you have is your distant future. So over the next few months, and you have the Two of Wands. Now, I love this for you because this is groundbreaking. This is somebody who's planning, making plans, looking forward, having goals. So if you're single, you're going to plan whether you meet somebody or not. And that's what I like about this, Sag. This says that you're happy being single, or you're happy being in a relationship. You don't need anybody. You don't need somebody to be happy. You have goals and places you want to go in your life. Your expectation in the dating realm is that hopefully somebody can plan those things with you. Hopefully somebody can have similar goals. Hopefully somebody's going in the same direction you are. That's the dream here. But you're very much fine making plans and having goals on your own. Yes, you'd love to have somebody come along for the ride with you, somebody who builds you up and makes it much better and makes the experience that much more fulfilling. But this says you're on your way to making some big plans too, Sagittarius. This isn't little. This is like you're ready for your life to get started. This is like you're ready for the next chapter, and you're going whether somebody's there with you or not, because you're a go-getter. You're a fire sign. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this definitely says you're making plans, and I think you're flying solo on it. Many of you, you know, have put yourself on hold, or have forgotten who you were, or have forgotten what's important in your life, or where you were headed. At some point you got off track, and it wasn't necessarily this person's fault. You guys were doing it together, so you have to take responsibility for your part in that. But right now, this is saying you're ready to move on. You're ready to get to the next step of your life. Yes, you have a connection with this person, and yes, at some point you thought it would be with this person, but I think for right now, for some reason, there's a block here, and I think it's really the healthiest thing for you. The next card you have is your immediate future, so throughout September, and I love this for you as well. This is the Fool card, and the Fool is a new beginning. It's prosperity, it's potential, it's fearlessness, it's folly, it's innocence. So if you're single, this definitely says there's major potential out there for you. This is a brand new start. This is a fresh start for dating. So whatever crap you've dealt with, whatever's been going on, you know, it feels like sometimes you guys have been emotional or really quick to be like, this is what I want in life and this is where I'm going, which is not a bad thing, but I think having a little more mystery this month and making people kind of entice it out of you, being attentive to your needs and allowing them to kind of coerce what the special things about you out of you is really important, because that shows that they're attentive. That shows that they're there to listen. That shows that they're paying attention, and they really, in fact, truly want to get to know you. The Fool is the beginning of the major arcana, which is a whole new cycle in the tarot. So this is really good for you, because this is a new beginning, but it's an innocence. So it's letting all that past baggage of dating and crap and ex-relationships go, and really reinventing who you want to be in a relationship and your expectations of your partner in a relationship. If you're looking to reconcile, unfortunately, I think that you will be starting over. I don't know that this reconciliation is healthy for you right now. I think you know that. And I think, you know, you may be kind of letting, you know, nature take its course. I hate to say it, but letting the universe guide you. It feels like there's all these signs, excuse me, that are saying that the most important direction for you to move into is the healthy one for you, or the one that feels good. Not the one where you feel sorry for somebody, not the one where you feel like you've given so much of yourself, there's no more to give. The next card you have is a tangible situation. So something that might arise throughout the month. It could be the beginning, the middle, the end. Could last for a day, 2 hours. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very hardworking. This is somebody who's diligently moving. So this could have nothing to do with love. This could have to do with a job or promotion of some sort, or working hard at something specific in your life. But the Page of Pentacles is very pragmatic, very responsible, but also aspiring. So if you're single, this says, look, you're aspiring for this partner to move on with. You're aspiring to meet somebody amazing and somebody, you know, worthwhile, but you're being very practical. It's like I say a lot of times, and you may have heard it before, and I heard it from somebody a long time ago, and she's one of the wisest people I know. But instead of going out and dating and assuming that the next person you meet is going to be the love of your life, go out and assume that you're just going and having a good time, and that person probably won't be the love of your life. And then when you do meet somebody that fits the mold of, you know, what you're looking for and inspires you and gives you that warmness in your stomach and that, you know, butterflies, then you won't be disappointed. So it feels like you're being very practical. Like you're going to go out on dates, but you're not going to go out assuming that, hey, this is my twin flame that I'm meeting. You're going to go out assuming that you're really going to meet some nice people, that you're going to have some good times, that you're going to share some laughs. And sorry, my camera just went off. I don't know what happened there. So, like I was saying, you're going out, you know, assuming that you're going to meet somebody amazing, but knowing that it might not be the very first person you meet. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this is saying you're kind of taking your mind off of that person. You're not allowing that connection to control your work-life balance anymore. It feels like you haven't been able to breathe in a long time, and now you're starting to come off of that roller coaster that we all hate and we all avoid, which is, you know, feeling that sick feeling, am I ever going to be able to breathe again without thinking about them? Am I ever going to be able to move on? This is you focusing on other things instead of whatever that was that you were going through, and just kind of letting the universe guide your next steps. The next card you have is anything you're going to be feeling throughout the month. Again, this is internal, and it's the Hanged Man. So if you're single, this is when you need to take a step back, because the Hanged Man is somebody who is sacrificing certain things, and I feel like Sagittarius, you've sacrificed enough in relationships. Now this month you need to start again building up your self-worth and understanding what how you should be treated, or how other people should be treating you, and only accept, you know, what feels good to you. Only accept you know, the balance that you're looking for, the love, the energy, and the good energy, because for some reason it feels like there's been a lot of negativity lately. This is a wisdom, this is a self-awareness, and that's what you're gaining this month, and that's what you've been gaining the past couple of months. So if you're single, this is you understanding where you're going, where you want to be, and what type of person you want along the ride with you. And this is you reminding yourself this month of, you know, upholding your higher standards of yourself in order to find that in somebody else. If you're looking to reconcile, this is where you need to be careful, because this says you've sacrificed so much already. If this person is trying to get in contact with you and your first vibe right away with them is negativity, you need to close that door down. It feels like you've suffered enough. It feels like you've done enough. It feels like now is your time to get out of that hole, start this new beginning, and be refreshed. Come into this, whatever's coming forward, in an innocence of knowing that sometimes shit doesn't work out, and it sucks bad, but you deserve better. The next card you have are your hopes and fears for the outcome of the month. And you have the Page of Wands. This little guy has been appearing in a couple different reads. The Page of Wands is a spark. It's a curiosity. It's a confidence. So if you're single, there's definitely somebody coming in who's going to spark your curiosity. They're going to be very interesting. It may be somebody you already met a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, but you haven't felt like they were the type of person who was going to be, you know, a deep connection for you, but they may start to surprise you. This always resembles to me somebody who comes in that maybe we overlooked, or maybe we never saw as like, we just put them in the friend category, and then all of a sudden they surprise the crap out of you, and you're like, whoa, I didn't see that one coming. So very good here. If you're single, I definitely think somebody's going to come in. Is it your true love, twin flame? Who knows? Time will tell. But it's definitely somebody that makes you feel good and encourages self-confidence. If you're looking to reconcile, I feel like this is them trying to communicate with you. You're going to be interested. You're going to want to know what they have to say. They may have a lot to say, but again, I'm just, encouraging you to be very careful and make sure that as long as you hold your ground and you know what you want and you know what your expectations are, then go ahead, have the conversation. If you need to hear from them, let's say they cheated and you don't know what happened because they were just gone. It's okay to have those conversations. Just make sure that you've got your best interest of yourself at heart this month. The next card you have is your outcome. And there's the good old King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles has been popping up a lot this month for signs too. King of Pentacles is very traditional. This is somebody who is balanced. So if you're single, this definitely says this king is coming in who's going to be balanced, going to make you feel fulfilled and successful in the fact that you can date. Again, is this person, your true love? I don't know, but this person is definitely much different than, the people you've been finding and dating before. This is somebody who, has higher standards, and they have higher standards for you, and you can have higher standards in believing in them. So this king I really like for you because this is a balanced, this is a traditional, this is on your way to what you feel is traditional for you, what you've been looking for. If you're looking to reconcile, I feel like this is you standing your ground and saying, look, this isn't going to work for me. I'm good now, and you bring chaos into my life, so I'm standing up for myself. I'm not taking any more crap from you. Now, your clarifying card for the outcome is the High Priestess. I love this because it's right below this Queen of Spirituality and Holiness. The High Priestess is very similar. This is an unconscious. This is a holiness as well. This is spirituality. Pay attention, Sagittarius, to the signs this month. Have faith in faith. Have faith that somebody out there is looking out for you. Somebody, whether you believe in God, Spirit, the universe, there's somebody, the universe has your back this month. Take full faith and believe in that. Whether you're single or looking to reconcile, it's the same for both of you. Harness that energy and believing in yourself and believing that the greater good has your back this month. Now, your next card clarifying the outcome of the Two of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles. I love this as well because the Queen is somebody who's very generous, very nurturing, very loving. So for some of you, it could mean kids coming in. Maybe you have kids. If you're single, maybe you're a single parent and you're meeting somebody else who has kids, or you're looking for somebody who's nurturing, very devoted. So if you're single, this says, look, somebody's coming your way who is going to be kind to your heart. They're going to be nice to you. They're going to be a good, decent, organic human being. When they tell you how they feel, they mean it, and you'll feel that. So I feel like if you're single, there's somebody really good, somebody really healthy. I feel like that should be your name of your video, is like healthy, happy love. Something like that, because this all looks like you've got your own back. The universe has your back. And now somebody's coming in who also has your back and genuinely means what they say when they say they care about you. If you're looking to reconcile, I feel like there may have been kids involved and you may have needed to get the kids out of a certain situation. Maybe you had stepkids. You might find yourself reminiscing, missing them. But overall, it feels like this is you wanting to move in the next direction with somebody else. Whether you want kids, whether you want to get married, whether you just want somebody to date who's reliable. This, I feel like, is you moving into a new direction, taking care of yourself and being able to take care of somebody else as well. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you have a great month. Bye.